Okay, so I'm here to tell you about maybe the best and worst Boy Scout campout I've ever gone on. So, this campout was to these sand dunes. Everyone loved these sand dunes. I've been to them before, but it was not nearly as bad as this. So, it was me and Bob, and then to protect the innocent, we'll just make everyone names. So there were 3 adults. We'll just call them Lead 1, Lead 2, because we had 2 leaders, and Visitor. Emphasis on the tour because I don't know. And then 3 other scouts. We'll call them Blake, Luke, and I don't know. We'll call the other one Kevin for reasons. So we all got there. We're like, yes! We were so excited. We had our eyes closed. We hop out. We open our eyes, and suddenly sand in everyone's eyes, except for Bob, Lead 2, and Visitor, because they were wearing sunglasses. And so none of the sand got in there. So we are like, why is this a thing? And it's like so windy. My jacket is like flying behind me, like one of those epic movie scenes. The hero is just one, and he's got his sword on the ground and his foot on a rock, and his cape's like flying behind him. It was that kind of thing. Yeah, so we painfully set up the tent. It was like, yeah, time to play. So we went up to the sand dunes, and we played King of the Hill. That was fun. I'm like a weak little scrawny kid. So yeah, I would try to knock someone down. The only way I could is by like full body tackling them, and yeah, that worked out. So I'm trying that out, and it didn't work, so I keep getting shoved down. So we're all doing this with our shirts off, and like the sand is hitting into our backs, and it hurts, and I'm like the only one who says anything about it. So anyway, we go back, and the tent is like starting to fall down because of the wind. So we're like, oh snap! And like the leaders, Lead 1, Lead 2, and Visitor, their tents are up very nicely. And so we fix our tents, and we go, and we roast marshmallows, and we have dinner. As soon as we're done, we all get into our tents. It's so windy, the tent is freaking out. We're all in our sleeping bags, trying to keep warm. We're telling jokes, so we're all talking, and then finally, I fell asleep after what felt like years of trying. I fall asleep, and I wake up probably what was like an hour later. The wind is just having at it with our tent. We're all freaking out. I wake in my sleeping bag. Kevin's just like, woo! And I'm like trying my best to enjoy it. Bob is kind of liking it. And Kevin was like the loud, obnoxious one of the group who turned like every sad moment into a joke. Half the time the jokes weren't even funny. And eventually, the tent fell down. And this is like 3 a.m. in the morning. And Lead 1 and Lead 2 hears Kevin freaking the heck out. They're like, oh, okay, we better go. We woke up Visitor. We packed up all our stuff, all in the wind. First, we packed up, like, everything that was supposed to go in our bags. So, like, our sleeping bags, put our shoes on and stuff. Bob was a little late on putting his shoes on, so he's sitting in the tent. Bob's, like, the smallest one out of all of us. So we're all getting our stuff packed into our bags. I'm looking the completely other direction. What we all didn't hear is Bob yelling for help, which, you know, he usually doesn't do, so don't think of him as like a wimp. This would actually freak me out, like I would pass out if this happened. Luke turned around and saw the tent was blowing away with Bob inside of it. It would have gone completely out of the campsite, and none of us probably would have noticed, but it caught on a fence, and Bob was yelling, and the only one who was heard was Luke. And he goes over and pulls it over back to its spot. So we all pack our stuff, we pile in the car, it all ended up nicely. We went to McDonald's, we got a beautiful breakfast at 5 a.m. in the morning. It took a while to get home because we were pretty far. I get home at 6 to 6:30 in the morning. I just went upstairs and I just went to sleep. And I was asleep till lunchtime. By the way, I figured out later, Bob told me, like a month after the campout, he and Kevin actually put the tent down. It sounds like something both of them would do. Visitor actually also lost his wedding ring and all the mess, and he hasn't found it.